Antimony is him, but the
Antimony is.
Antimony is like it's a synonym for paradox.
Oh, okay.
Which I guess, you know, could also be applicable.
Interesting. And Joshathan Gamer, what more could you say about Joshathan Gamer than Rob player? Robert.
True, honestly. Oh my God, we're actually seeing unique things. So
okay, hold on.
So part of what gives me faith, not necessarily, but gives me like pause whenever I'm watching Steve, is like this character is so good and has so much stuff going on.
Hold on. Rob also not bad, but carry on.
Rob also pretty insane. Very much the good stuff character, but Steve has just like all of these tools, and I feel like I don't see any players actually use them.
Well, the wooden ones are out right now, Ubol.
True, honestly. Like,
oh, hold on. We almost.
Yeah, it gets almost like frustrating to watch Steve's like still do like set 3 high wall, rolling up to like all of the basic stuff.
Okay.
When, in order to play against, even especially the Rob matchup, where you have these big hitboxes that can be really hard to deal with, you need to start delving into some different aspects of your kit.
Regrab potential here. I like the stall. Oh, hold on. Resets a regrab with the block, still gets punished on the get up option though. And I get your vision, I get your point. I think we're seeing some creative options even after you said build 3, you know, roll in. We did see a build 3 mine.
I mean, you can't not do that, but you also got to be aware of like, hey, how do I mix in PBRs and TDRs and like nils and acronyms aside, like how do you start to abuse the fact that Steve is and has these very deep pockets of technology?
Well, I don't know. We're going to have to see some of those answers pretty soon. Joshathan Gamer extending the lead right now with the stock. The minecart not going to work out quite like Antimony wanted, and the gyro pressure has been insane too. It's really tough to get around that. Hello? That's got to be a punish. Yeah.
A little bit greedy with the grab there, but the greed was returned in kind as Joshathan went for the...
Such a brave roll in with the diamond tools as well. We see a lot of up tilts, but they're not quite connecting right now. Okay, I like that idea.
Yeah, Rob is one of those characters where you can get some you can go like down throw into straight up airs, which then can become up tilts, which then can become whatever you want.
Whoa, gets the parry on the nair, but misses the punish. Finally, some hits landing for Antimony, setting up for the edge guard.
So much damage right off of that. Diamond tools going crazy, but Rob having that forwarder out of shield to be a true punish on diamond forward smash is a pretty important, to say the least.
Definitely. Oh, the block messing up, and what a conversion. Nice pickup from Antimony, getting that hit, and that surprisingly not fast enough. Down smash punish, still not taking the stop, and sneaks past this rotor arm. What the heck?
The rotor arm was a little bit too early. I like the down smash there. It has a lot of coverage and a lot of pushback. 200% here. No combos coming out. No combos available from this Rob. You just got to find any sort of stock that you can. The forward air out shield still not doing the laser. Robo beam not charged up, and a great angle and recovery route from Antimony.
Yes, this is so tense. I don't blame you. Finally, we got the forward throw to set up for the edge guard. There's no iron, which has been very hard for Antimony to work with. No anvils or minecarts. There we see the last bit of the iron. Finally, we got the up throw. Still not going to take the stock.
There's no pickaxe as well, so it's just been like up airs and a couple of diamond swords. The up tilts, and certainly not going to close off the stock. Finally, a random nair, but so much work done from Antimony there. And you instantly have diamonds back online.
Right, and we have a couple of bits of iron too. The anvil was so important for Antimony earlier. We saw a big lack of it, but the minecart also a great tool. Finally able to find that stock, keeping it very even.
Yeah, it's certainly tough here, but at lower percent seems to be a little bit more comfortable just trying to find the jab trains. Antimony getting caught between a couple of combo routes there, whether they wanted to do jump forward air and go into pick loops or something else. 87 though, you got to make these decisions now. Here's the start.
Okay, I love the pressure here. Really good up airs, and that dodge is so risky. Unbelievable. What a hit to find the hurtbox extension from Joshathan Gamer. Not too thrilled about it, but definitely a lot to talk about.
That's super. I love the delay on that last stock from Antimony there. Just like trying to ensure that they get the final hit. Acknowledging that the rage and the percentage are not going to make any sort of combos, like any sort of the normal training room combos, but you still have access to a follow-up. You just got to find the right one, and catching Joshathan sleeping there. Shout outs to that last stock, though.
Yeah, that was big.
I mean, we'll get to see the last stock here, but it looked like Joshathan had the counterplay in his head.
Even Momo shaking his head.
Yeah, shout outs to Momo. had like a lot of the right counterplay in his head, just not always had the resources or the spacing to properly punish, as we saw in the minecart on the second stock. Looked to gyro it to knock to a clash with the minecart and force Steve out. Just he had already done that. Gyro was somewhere else.
Right.
And got exploded for it, got blown up, and Steve can make comebacks in an instant because of how quickly the snowball. And the PBR bear, let's go.
That's so sick. All with like some suboptimal tools, still 60 and a lot of damage too. I love all this tech coming out. We're seeing that creativity you were asking for at the start of game one. Joshathan, though, getting some bread and butters, keeping it close with the tried and true Rob combos. And the gyros coming in too, landing a little more often than the last game. Crazy charge, what?
You had so much time there, being able to, like, because they ejected from the minecart early and just followed through, and Joshathan got caught in it late, you just had infinite time to do whatever you wanted. Forward air, looking for the forward smash, but Rob able to get out. Thankfully, Rob not a fast faller.
Oh, I love setting up for that aerial. Good stuff from Joshathan to throw that gyro, though, getting a couple really good hits to open up the stage. Playing back a little bit. Those two high blocks, so important in this matchup too. Kind of stopping the laser and the forward gyro throw. Very smart, but
for sure.
Good grab here. Not going to take it.
Even better DI though. Successfully completed the minigame by acknowledging what side of Rob he was on. But the reflect, you have time to punish that, but landed on the platform. Antimony.
Ooh, good route.
Big old back airs sometimes. Like, that's the type of blend that you need when you have, like, knowing your wood tool combos so you can get those up smash refreshes and utilize the lower SDI multiplier. But then also, back air has an insane auto cancel window, so like, don't not back air. And also, maybe not there though. You just saw a giant laser coming at you.
Unbelievable. From the paint too. It was a pretty, telegraph laser, but it covers so many options.
Robo beam.
Oh, okay, interesting block there. The down tilt going to extend the edge guard. Plenty of time to mine here too, which is important.
I would like to see some more of the down tilt setups on ledge here, because it seems like Joshathan's pretty comfortable recovering low.
Right.
So you can do like run off place block and then down tilt. And if they tech off the block, you can down smash it. So you just have so much coverage there.
Oh, we'll be seeing him, I guess.
Yeah, no match though. Not at 160.
Right. Very interesting interactions that have been happening, and it feels like none of them are in Joshathan Gamer's favor. Just random scrambles with the gyro and the minecart that always seem to work for Antimony. But finally, finding some stage control here. This could be a big opportunity as well. Going to go with the up air, up tilt, up air. Okay.
I have to agree here, AG, but you gotta be able to push here if you're Joshathan. You see, like, you're getting hit by just non-charged minecarts. Like that's a real problem that you're taking. It's a real sign that you're taking things too fast. Luckily, Neutral is gonna beat out that diamond forward smash.
Oh, okay. A little taste of his own medicine. That block is so threatening. Even they're kind of working out though for Antimony. Looking for a big hit with those diamond tools. The grab getting punished. With that falling air, though. 177 has got to be it with that up throw. Thankfully, taking that stock. And Antimony's been living for so long, which is not something you usually say for Rob's opponents. But
you need to get gyro back in hand here. The block kind of screwing a couple of things up here, and you're definitely not trying to take a diamond back air, but gyro in hand is what keeps this game even.
That was
the thread of the needle.
Such a crazy setup with the minecart and the anvil covering that sort of column. Really good stuff. Antimony has so many tricks we still haven't even seen yet. Joshathan on the back foot, but still a fairly close game, all things considered. Going to take some time to mine. Joshathan getting the gyro, looking for something explosive to try and bring the set back to even.
Nice little staircase, though, but you have gold and only 2 iron on deck, though. Slowly chipping away the up tilt into up tilt combo. Do you get the DI? You do. Has been right every single time on these up airs, and that is exactly what you need. Do not give any of your opponents free stocks. Trying to swing through the blocks, though. Antimony kind of scrambling a little bit when it comes to finding that stock. Another grab, another up. Oh, not going for the up tilt, going for the up smash there. And it forfeits stage control.
Yeah, really good pressure too. The aerial, the timing of the aerials too is very important for Antimony. Back here, almost set up for the edge guard. Crazy offense from Joshathan. The down tilts, the gyros, the forward tilts, every move is coming out.
There are no blocks. You just had normal get up options. No mix-ups, no nothing. And right big old back air in order to compensate for that. Such a good start from Antimony in this game number 2, turning into the Joshathan show at the end in the corner. whittling down resources, poking, and resetting the same situation, finally burning through all of Steve's resources into, I mean, the classic, right?
So true. Joshathan at 102 right here, and just clawed his way back into that game. 102 and look, only 130.
30% across the entire game.
Because Antimony couldn't, the entire stock, yeah. Antimony couldn't find those hits, couldn't find those combos that we were seeing in game 1 or even in stocks 1 and 2. Joshathan Gamer playing so very confident in what was a very treacherous situation, but definitely trying to bring that confidence into the next game. It's going to be small battlefield, and Antimony, pretty good counter pick here for him.
If there's anything to say about the pivot over to small battlefield is that it will seem to lean more into how Antimony has typically been playing neutral, which small battlefield, and FD give you the standard cycle of materials, which means you will have more blocks to use instead of only having stone, which you kind of want to mix in when you use them. You're always going to have wood and dirt to really get creative with how many blocks and their durability timings.
Already we see a nice little mix here. A couple more mine carts working out for Antimony. Yep, big forward air setting up for the extended edge guard here. Nice. Doesn't get that second hit though. Mistime the aerial ever so slightly. Joshathan definitely capitalizing here. The up air not connecting though. Good dodge.
Oh, just these up tilt pokes though, but the drift just enough, and this should be a spike. Or it doesn't even need to be, or yeah, maybe it did.
It should have been, yeah, it needed to be. Another chance, not gonna work out either, but you know, if one doesn't work, why not try two?
Yeah, Rob makes it back from the, oh, hello!
Oh, okay, it's a trade.
I mean, that's more worth, it feels more worth it for Joshathan than it did for Antimony, but hey, you do have Diamond online here, and you do have some combos, you know, some 70% combos.
Not bad, not bad. You definitely did hit an up tilt. You deserve it.
Yeah, you earned, honestly.
Oh, hold on, though. Speaking of honest combos, Rob already getting started. Falling out of the up air, though. Antimony has very good defensive options in this matchup, I've noticed. The DI has been great.
For sure.
The mash or no mash, fantastic.
Yeah, some solid mix-ups going on, but no gold here means your disadvantage is so much less threatening.
Right. Okay. Good forward air again to punish that Diamond S smash, but that one's not getting punished. Antimony going up pretty comfortably in this game.
It looked like Joshathan was trying to set up the same type of situation where it's like every time you forward smash my shield, I'm going to forward air for you.
Right, right.
But a little bit late when it came down to that initial landing, but you scoop it up just fine, only taking 40, and against Diamond Tools, taking 40 is like not bad at all.
He's like 0-1 against the crafting table though.
Yeah,
just like 5 down tilts.
It's the real beast, the real demon.
So true. Oh, okay, he's boxing.
Down tilt jab, recognizing that Antimony was not on the ground, so you just get the confirm into jab instead.
Ooh, okay. I love that wall, kind of forcing the jump. So very smart. But Joshathan still swinging right now.
Getting dash attack for it, but the gyro is forcing the reset of neutral, even advantage.
Unbelievable.
I'm just waiting for something to happen off of it, and that might be the case. It is. The up air closing out the stock, and hey, shoutouts to the mid-screen trade that gyro forced a complete reset of neutral, and, reset of quote-unquote neutral, but it was actually just both players getting knocked to the side, and then Rob got to collect gyro, which kind of meant Rob was in advantage instead. Yeah.
That's a win for Rob. The uncheckable trade here. Not a bad trade at the time. In hindsight, though, maybe looks a little bit worse as the game is going on, but really good punish there as well. And those up airs were so very good for Joshathan.
Oh, yeah.
So very important. I mentioned how good the defensive options were for Antimony, and then just 2 up airs that were just so high up. Even the good DI couldn't help.
It just ended up not mattering in the end there. Looking for that back air, finding the nair into side B was such a good early start to potentially find a stock there, but nothing doing.
Okay, I like that. Really good pressure, forcing the get up option with the anvil. So smart, and look at those combos. Still connecting. Just
some up airs though. Like we had seen some of the up smash refreshes from Antimony a little earlier, but kind of fumbling on a initial block placement during that ladder, which means Rob only took 75.
Shucks.
Oh, snap.
Really good mix-up of the route here and good block placement with the minecart mix-up. Ends up being advantage for Antimony, but the laser breaks it up. Rob taking the stage control back to get that gyro like you said, but Antimony finding a way around it. Ooh, good route.
Just the ride along the stage there, AG, but it ends up getting the jump caught with that back air instead. Uh-oh, you have minecarts.
Okay, makes it back. Very dangerous looking, but still fine. There's going to be another big combo here. 58 after with those iron tools.
It looks like stone tools, but...
Oh, stone tools? You're right.
Yeah. Either way, though, like, stone tools are arguably the worst.
Oh.
As is losing that stock to just, you know, landing side B. Happens.
Ooh, and we got the diamond tools with the gyro in hand. Hold on. I'm worried for Joshathan Gamer here.
Ooh, some more interesting ledge trapping setups, just a down tilt. It seems like that's all Antimony wants to risk, though, when it comes to edge guarding Joshathan. Just like a down tilt or an anvil, but you have the up tilt back air. So much percent here on Joshathan.
Wow, crazy pressure, too. These diamond aerials are just so troublesome for Joshathan with that big body down tilt. Gonna keep it going.
Yeah, that's the type of pressure that you need to continue to keep. Having the gold pickaxe seems like it had broken at some point. 178 though, we're well within up air kill percent, the late dash, or not up air, up throw kill percent.
Okay, back to all diamond tools, the minecart. As I mentioned, every scramble just seems to be unlucky for Joshathan. Big punish here though. I like that extension.
Yeah, choosing to go for the third, you can only jab block twice. Oh. So choosing to go for the throw there when he knew forward smash wouldn't kill, the backer immediately cleans up the stock, but excellent trade there for Joshathan, choosing to extend, and it is, I mean, rarely against Steve does overextensions get paid off, but that was well-timed and well-placed from Joshathan to keep this game real even into the final stock.
Wow, huge clank for Antimony here. Big combo potential with the gold tools as well. Very fast moves coming out. Joshathan scrambling to get down.
He actually tried like a stairway ladder to anticipate the SDI from Joshathan. You know, respect to Antimony. He's actually trying out the 20XX Steve stuff. I really respect it.
So many very interesting and creative options, but sometimes, you know, the classics are a classic for a reason. Rob forward air holding down that ledge right now. Nice block placement, but it's working out for Joshathan. Good dodge.
Joshathan has not respected Anvil a ton here, so I'm wondering if Antimony, next time he gets popped up, might find it worth it just to drop an Anvil. That assumes you can get into the same position as before. It's the falling up air drag down.
Oh, incredible dodge.
That was an up smash.
A lot of great options here for Antimony. A lot of materials to work with here. We've seen a lot of anvils. The Elytra getting punished with a get-up attack, very smart. And a lot of minecarts here we have to worry about too, but Joshathan, big committal with that neutral. Oh no, the up air punish. The neutral B laser was so committal on the platform, the standing laser, a lot of cooldown. And like I said, so much iron to work with in that last stock. You had to watch out for the anvil. And we said it a million times before, that hurt box extension from Rob trying to recover does him no favors.
Yeah, loved this sequence here from Joshathan. The coverage, seeing the directional air dodge off stage and going off, but it's moments like these, not these. Oh wait, no, we saw the second stock and then drop from Halo, die.
Yeah, immediate trade.
But it's positions like these where it felt like Joshathan was just like swing with the up air. Like
right.
We're just coming down with Anvil. We're swinging with the up air. I'm trying to end this stock. We're not going to a game 5, but every single time you play against Steve, every single game, no matter how long the set goes, is a game about discipline. And Joshathan kind of losing it a little bit there at the end of game number 4.
Well, I think that's exactly what got him game number 2 as well, was keeping that discipline. So just any slight falter, you know, Antimony's ready with the punish. Every slight miss, Antimony is ready to capitalize as well. Just a great play back and forth, and it really is just, can Joshathan Gamer keep it composed? Or is Antimony going to run away with it?
Would it have been worth it to go into down smash there instead, as opposed to trying for the second loop and potentially missing the spike? These are like little optimization questions that you can ask, that I can ask from the commentary desk.
Right.
But in the moment, any damage is good damage, especially for a character like, I've been talking at length about Steve and all the stuff that he can do, but Rob can kind of match up so well into a highly specified character like Steve, because Rob is just the good stuff character. Like, I've got good grounded buttons, I've got good aerial normals, I've got solid specials to hit at multiple ranges, and a back air that blows you up whenever I need it to. Like, just always having a proper answer with, if you're willing to get a little bit more fancy, you've got the same type of explosiveness, but that forward air off the stage is going to make sure that you have got an even game going into stock 2 here, AG.
Yeah, those projectiles from Joshathan have been phenomenal, but any slight miss, as I mentioned, Antimony's ready. That mid-range is so dangerous. The minecart leads into anything you could imagine. And the gyro in hand too, not something you want to see for Antimony if you're a Joshathan Gamer fan.
Yeah, and all of Philly in chat is trying to make sure that that Joshathan's Citadel practice is not going to waste, but you have got to worry about the up smash. The charge is not enough here, AG.
A lot of damage.
Yeah, the 50% here is certainly going to matter because now you've got gold tools, potentially even diamond tools if you want to use it right now. Depends on how much time Joshathan gives you to block, to mine, or if it even matters. You even got a second diamond right there.
Right. So interesting. A lot of fast mining happening. A lot of materials, as you mentioned. It's gonna be a lot of stone. Those are back on PS2. Okay, hold on. Big iron usage right there. The minecart coming in to punish that, iffy approach from Joshathan. On to possibly the last stop of the tournament.
Or, I mean, potentially for both of these players, if Joshathan can pull off a game like game number 2, where he just is so becomes so confident, just the simple poke into back air, the robo beam, covering a lot of space, just getting a little bit too greedy many times. I feel like we've said that a lot. Multiple interactions here in this game and even to the previous one. Joshathan just playing a little bit too fast here, AG.
Right, exactly. And I get it. You want to make things happen. You can't get too far behind versus Steve, but every mistake turns into a huge punish. Antimony takes it in game 5. Pop it off.
We almost had one of the Steve moments of all time.
Yeah.
If they found the Rob ladder off of 2 pick loops, or the ladder into 2 pick loops, but after 2 pick loops, Jesus Christ. But the, sometimes like, oh, I missed my combo. Don't worry, I have a giant safe forward smash to wrap it up anyway.
Unbelievable. And I love the usage too in that last stock of sort of the shelter with the blocks.
These positions right here.
Yeah.
Like, okay, I'm gonna wind it back a couple frames. Like, these are the type of moments where discipline is everything. Like, you land a hit here. Like, he is on fire. Like, the position is a solid 45-degree angle. Like, we're feeling good when it comes to getting a hit.
Yeah.
But Joshathan in game 4 and 5, as you had pointed out, as I had pointed out, as it's like as it was seen multiple times over from a punish standpoint, like, those are the type of moments where you cannot go into your autopilot advantage. You have to stay perfectly in the moment and realize, hey, this position on the screen is amazing. This down here, diamond, gold, 4 iron, that isn't. So pushing in those moments and trying to find the instantaneous ways of like, yeah, I can make something happen here. I've got a platform. I've got a potential landing catch. You're not safe.
Even on that specific instance, there was a slight hesitation from Joshathan Gamer.
Yeah.
Where that back air may have interrupted the minecart creation. But because of that hesitation, it turned into a huge punish for Antimony with the minecart. And it's so tense because, like, I understand wanting to force the issue and keep the advantage state. But all of the mileage Joshathan Gamer got in that set was when the materials were not in Antimony's favor, right? Game 2 was this minute-long, felt like, edge guard, where Antimony just used every single piece of stone, anything Antimony could find. And it eventually worked out because there was no iron left.
Also,
go ahead.
Yeah, you're 100% right. Like, acknowledgement of materials in games 2 and 3 was what got Joshathan so much advantage and so much value on those interactions, along with staying grounded. But I just want to like clap for the hands to players that are willing to like push, because this string, and like, yes, it ends in a forward smash and haha Steve, but the willingness to try and turn your from center to corner, like solid combo that did 84, then awareness that Rob and other big bodies, you can go pick loop into up tilt and climb into a potentially up smash, and an up smash out here kills. At 137 rage, gone. But just slightly missed up on the execution. But like, that type of stuff tells me that Antimony isn't just playing Steve as a like, oh, he's an easy character to